This is Crazy 6 with DeepBrain Chain. This is another governance series video, and this one will be on tips. So if we go to governance, treasury, and then there's a tips tab. So tips are actually funded by the treasury. This was something I didn't understand at first. I thought it was submitting availability for anybody to be able to tip an account based on something they've done. But actually what this is anybody can submit a tip or propose a tip for anybody, for themselves, for someone else, and so on. The only difference is if you propose a tip for yourself, then if a tip were actually provided, you'd get the whole thing. If somebody proposes a tip for someone else, then that person will get most of the tip, and the person that proposed the tip will get a finder's fee from the tip. So how this actually works is once a tip has been proposed, it's up to the council to do something about it. They could just let it sit here and never tip anything, or never submit a tip amount. And there's even ways to just remove and clear out the suggested tips, the proposed tips. But assuming the council determines, or at least half the council determines, someone should be tipped for something, they'll go in and they'll click this tip button and enter the amount that they feel, that council member feels the person should be tipped from the treasury. So once at least half the council enters a tip amount, a countdown will start. And once that countdown ends, the tip will close, and the median tip will be rewarded to the recipient of that tip. So if let's say 10 members or 11 members vote or submit a tip, and the median amount is 10 DBC, even though the high amount was 10 million DBC, the recipient is only going to get 10 DBC. So, and for example, this one right here, one council member has submitted 500,000 as a tip. If all the other council members submit 1 DBC, clearly that high number is not going to matter. The median one's going to be 1 DBC, and that tip will be rewarded. So this is another way to control and provide treasury funds to people that have earned it, just a different method than a bounty or proposal. Be sure to go look at the videos about democracy, council, treasury, and bounties. And then also check out dbc.network, where a lot of this is explained, and there's also step-by-step guides. This is Crazy 6, and I'll see you next time.